So, you're saying it actually records live television while you're watching it?
Yeah, so that way if you have to stop it for whatever reason, you can just pause it.
Amazing. What will they think of next? Tiny computers that can give you directions while you're driving?
That's already a thing. It's called a navigation system. How much of the world do you actually pay attention to when you're not working?
Well, I'm very busy with SHIELD stuff.
And keep in mind, what is the purpose of the
Loki.
government?
He's attacking the city.
It's to empower people to make the most of their own lives.
Let's try to
enhance their security,
We need to assemble
and
the
help their
Avengers.
opportunity as a partner. That's what
Yeah, I
it's
know.
about.
I did that on my phone. They'll
What
be here
is
in a
the
minute.
purpose of
Right.
the government?
Very
To
good.
empower people to make the most of their own lives.
All right, everybody. We've been in this situation before. We need to stop Loki before he can destroy the city. What we need to do is... Where's Dr. Banner?
Actually, come to think of it, I don't think I've seen him in weeks.
He wasn't there when we fought that giant sea squid.
Or when we defeated that army of robots.
Well, clearly something's up. Has anyone seen Tawny in the last couple of weeks?
The SHIELD stuff.
It's painting my nails.
I don't even care.
Okay, so obviously we dropped the ball on this one. Let's go find him.
What about Loki?
He'll have to wait. Let's go.
Always doing his stupid experiments in there. I never know what he does. Oh, well, this is sad.
He didn't even make it through the door.
Hey, buddy, why don't you wake up now so we can go fight some bad guys?
Go away.
Oh, come on, Bruce. Don't be like that.
Get out. Dr. Banner, get up. The world needs us. What's the point? I don't understand the question.
Just snap out of it.
He just can't snap out of it. He has depression.
Ah! Ah!
Who the hell are you?
Pardon your language. I'm the new doctor. The actual doctor?
1 year, doctor. How'd you get past security?
That's not important. But I don't believe that your friend can just snap out of it. There might be something wrong in there, like depression. And that's not something that you can just fix.
What is this depression, and what's the difference between that and just being sad?
That's a good question. You guys should follow me. We'll go.
Why are we here? Just kind of, it's okay. It'll be fine. Whatever, have a seat.
Depression is a medical illness that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. Also called major depression, major depressive disorder, and clinical depression affects how you feel.
So, it says here that 121 million people are affected by depression worldwide.
Do you really have depression statistics on your shield?
Well, of course, I have to be ready for any situation, SHIELD stuff.
Ooh, I got a thing.
America, take notes. Depression can lead to a variety of emotional and physiological problems. You may have trouble doing normal day-to-day activities, and depression may make you feel like life isn't worth living anymore. More than just about the blues, depression isn't a weakness, nor is it something that you can just snap out of. Depression is a chronic illness that usually requires long-term treatment, like diabetes or high blood pressure, but don't get discouraged. Most people with depression feel better with medication, psychological help, and other treatment. Although precise causes of depression isn't known, researchers have identified certain factors that put people at increased risk for developing symptoms. These include having biological relatives with depression, being a woman, having traumatic experiences as a child, having family members or friends who have been depressed, experiencing stressful life events such as death or divorce, having few friends or other personal contacts, recently have given birth, having had symptoms of depression in the past, having serious illnesses such as cancer, heart disease, HIV or AIDS, having certain personality traits such as having low self-esteem, and being overly dependent on others, or being pessimistic. Taking certain medications, you should talk to your doctor before stopping or starting any prescriptions that you think could be affecting your mood. Being dumped, finals week, spring break at BYU, Health 1100 class with Lynn Schofield at UVU, or having friends who are more interested in fighting mutant squids and killer robots than cultivating a friendship and have been ignoring you for several weeks on end. Depression symptoms include feeling of sadness or unhappiness, loss of interest or pleasure in normal activities, reduced sex drive, insomnia or excessive sleeping, changes in appetite. Depression often causes a decrease in appetite with weight loss, but in some people it causes increased food cravings and weight gain. Agitation or restlessness, irritability or angry outbursts, slow to thinking, speaking, or body movements, indecisive, distractibility, and decreased concentration, fatigue, tiredness, and loss of energy, feeling of worthlessness, guilt, fixation on past failures, or blaming yourself when things aren't going right, trouble thinking, concentrating, making decisions, and remembering things, frequent thoughts of death, dying, and suicide, crying spells for no apparent reason, unexplained physical problems such as back pains or headaches. For some people, depression symptoms are so severe, it is obvious that something isn't right. Other people feel generally miserable or unhappy without really knowing why. Depression affects each person in different ways. If you or a loved one is experiencing symptoms of depression that last more than 1 to 2 weeks, seek help from a healthcare provider for proper diagnosis. Treatment may include therapy, medications, or psychological counseling. Although depression is highly treatable, some studies have concluded that preventative measures may be possible. These would include good health habits such as exercising, eating healthy, and taking time for rest and relaxation. Are there any questions?
Yeah, why did we have to sit through this whole thing again?
It's so we can properly treat Dr. Banner and make our team whole again.
Well, I did find this informative and helpful.
See? Informative and helpful.
Well, I'm pretty sure Loki destroyed the city by now.
Yes, but now you are more informed about your friend's depression.